Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was going to do a makeup tutorial for you guys. Basically with all drugstore product with maybe one or two that's a bit more high-end. But you can still find super easy alternatives to this, and I will link alternatives to the higher end products, and I'll also link everything that I use down below. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And today I think I'm just going to do kind of more of a natural look. So let's start. Alright, so the very first thing that I'm going to use is the Hydra Genus primer by L'Oreal. It's basically just this like super hydrating primer to put underneath your makeup. It's pretty expensive in Canada. It's like $20 for that bottle, but it lasts me literally, I've been on it for a year now. And it goes great underneath your makeup, especially in the winter because if you tend to get dry. And then I'm just using two foundations. Mixing them together just because I'm kind of in between shades right now. So I've been tanning and I've just been using the darker one with the lighter one to kind of mix and match. But I've been using the True Match Healthy Luminous Makeup, and the other one was Revlon Colorstay for combination skin. I've used this one for so long, the Revlon Colorstay, and it's literally my go-to just because it's so such good coverage. And they have such a good color selection, especially if you have warmer undertones. Like I have a tint, kind of like a tint of yellow, I guess. And these ones are kind of the only one that works for me. And so next, I was just going to use the Wet n Wild palettes. These are actually really inexpensive. I think they're only $5 a palette or something like that at Walmart. But they are really, really good. Like, they are good quality, guys. Like, we're talking like Naked palette from Urban Decay quality. And then this palette that I got was in the shade Nude Awakening. So the palette was Nude Awakening. So I was just using kind of like a brown for the base, for the crease, sorry. And then I'm just going to put... So that's where you see I'm using that color for the crease, but I'm just using kind of like a shimmery pink for the base of my eyes. I was just kind of going for like a light summer look, nothing too dramatic, but nothing too light either, because I didn't want to do crazy lips, which you'll see a little bit later on. I just kind of do like a toned down lip. And then I'm just using a really, really light shade just for the inner corner of my eyes to really bring that all together to make it pop, basically. You can use any shimmery light color. If you're using, you know, a highlighter, if you don't have a shimmery eyeshadow, you can use your highlighter for this, and vice versa. I'm just going back in with the brown that I had put in my crease. Just putting it at the very bottom. And I'm going in with that same shimmery pink that I put on the base of the lid for the inside corner of my eyes there. So this I'm actually just using eyeliner. It's basic eyeliner, Rimmel. You can literally use any eyeliner. I recommend probably getting waterproof just in case you don't want it to smudge. And I'm just using an angled brush that I got from Shoppers. I think it was the brand Quo. And so I just paint on the eyeliner onto my brush, and I do my eyeliner with that. And that way you don't have to be so precise. And if you make a mistake, it's fine, because that's part of the look. It's supposed to be not perfect, you know, imperfect. And I just kind of wing it out at the end. And don't worry if you guys make a mistake, by the way, when you're doing this, when you're doing winged eyeliner, whether it's, you know, with the eyeliner or if it's the like liquid liner, you can always go back and fix it. And I'm actually going to do that later, just to sharpen up my edges. And I also lined my waterline, as you saw there. And then I'm just going in with, I believe it's called, it's Maybelline Hydra. This is actually a really good drugstore concealer. A lot of people use this, and it's actually pretty good coverage, and again, pretty inexpensive. I think it was maybe $10 at Shoppers. And you basically just crank it up and you kind of dab it on. And then I was just using my beauty blender to blend that all in, get my dark circles, because I don't sleep that well. And that's where I was sharpening my edges too. I'm not sure if you saw that, but I just kind of sweep up any excess that might have fallen, eyeshadow, eyeliner, anything. I just kind of sweep it up and make it just a little bit more defined. And then I was just using just basically any powder, like translucent powder. This one I honestly is kind of old. I can't remember what the brand is. Rimmel. It's Rimmel. But any powder will do, guys. And this is the higher end product that I was saying I used. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. I use that. I've been using that for a little while. It works really well. Like, the brush is expensive. I think it's $20 just for the brush, or $25, but it is a good investment. It does come dual-sided, as you see, so you can kind of clean up your brows before you pencil them in. And they have a ton of colors too, so it'll go with any shade that you have. I don't know about you guys, but I always struggle so hard when I'm doing my brows. Like, it literally is the thing that takes me the longest on my face. And I remember, like, back in high school, I never even used to do my brows. And thinking back on it now, I'm like, that's so crazy to me. Like, it literally ties your whole makeup look together. You can't, it's like eyelashes, like mascara, you know? Like, you can't finish a look without mascara, just like you can't finish a look without brows. And as you can see, I don't get it perfect the first time. I have to go in some days, you know, it works, it's perfect. I don't know how, but it just is. And then other days I have to go in constantly. See, like, I took a little brush and put my concealer on it, and then I'm just trying to, like, sharpen the edges to kind of make them even, because, like, they say they should be sisters, not twins, but some days they look like they're not even related. So I know you guys struggle with it too. And then again, just a standard bronzer. This one probably by Rimmel too. I want to say, yeah, Rimmel. It was in the color Sun Bronze. It's number 22. And it's just a bronzing powder, but it's matte. So I use it for my contour. And I bought this little brush, I think, probably at Walmart or at Shoppers. But it's really good. Like, this is also a good investment. The way it's small, it really makes a sharper line for your bronzer, so it really defines your cheekbones. And then I just go in with a fluffy brush and I just kind of go around the edges of my face and my neck, because you really want to make sure your neck is blended as well. And these are the Milani baked blushes. This one is in the shade, oh god, that is so used. Rosa Romantica. It's got like hints of bronze and pink and peach. It's really nice. And then this is my second high-end product that I use, and the last one is the Becca Cosmetics, the one by Jaclyn Hill, Champagne Pop. This was a bit expensive, but it really does last you. and I love it. Like, as you can see it on camera right away. Had to jam out a little bit, you know, I was playing country music in the background. And for my lower lashes, I like to put this waterproof mascara just because my top lashes, I don't have waterproof. And the mascara I use for my top lashes always smudges. And I look like a raccoon. And that one was just by Great Lashes, guys. It's like $5 at Walmart. It's so cheap, but it's hands down one of the best mascaras at the drugstore you can buy. Because it's been around for so long, because it works. And the top one, that's where I was using the voluminous Hydra Fuge. Oh, I was reading it in French. Sorry, guys. It's waterproof, voluminous carbon black L'Oreal for my top lashes. It works really well for length. I like a little bit more length versus volume. I know everyone's kind of different, but. And finally for my lips, it was NYX Cosmetics, the, I think it's called Lace Detail. And it's kind of just like a creamy matte lipstick. It goes on creamy, but it dries matte, and it's amazing. So here is the final makeup look. Just kind of like an everyday look for when you're just doing errands or if you're going to work. So yeah. Just to show you guys a little bit better. Yeah. So once again, guys, thank you for watching my video, and let me know what kind of content you want. I'm really open to suggestions. And then if you want to please like my video and subscribe, that would be really great. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.